Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. This is Wall Crawl with our All Achievements Hollow Knight guide. And this time, last time we did the trial of the warrior, and I didn't say this at the end of the video, but that granted you the warrior achievement. And this time we're going to be doing the trial of the conqueror. We're going to be getting that conqueror achievement. So, we did get a charm notch last time, so let's go ahead and let's see what we want to use now. So, we have a little bit more of choices. I'm going to go ahead and stick with what I've got. So, I'm going to keep this on, but I'm going to grab another one charm, and I'm going to go ahead and make that grub song. So, I'm going to go ahead and because that means anytime I get hit, I go get a little bit of soul back. Now you could also do a lot of different options here, but this is going to be my choice, and I recommend it. I definitely think these three are a must. These two, do what you want. There's other ones that are good. Spell Twister is really good. These different ones that lengthen your nail are good. Spread Master can be good. So a lot of it might have to do with playstyle. Fragile Strength is amazingly good, but you could break it if you don't make it through. So, anyways, let's head up, and I'll talk you through it. Again, it's okay if you die. Your ghost just comes right here. You're put on the bench and you just crack your ghost like once or twice and you're back into it. Alright, we're going to talk to this guy. He's going to make us pay to open the trial of the Conqueror. It's $4.50. That's a little more expensive for sure, but you just earned way more than that from the trial of the warrior. So, trial of the Conqueror, you bet. Take my money now. It breaks. And the new trial's open. Yes, it is. And this one is going to grant us that Conqueror achievement, and it's also going to give us a pale ore. And it's going to give us 2,000 geo. This is where I say to come back to and get really comfortable with it, preferably after you've gone down, and you're going to get a pale ore right here, and then you can take those 2 pale ore that we have and get a nail upgrade. But at that point, the trial will be even easier, and just you can come back and you can farm this one once you get familiar with it, and that'll be a great way to get money when you really need it. All right, let's head on inside. Okay. This one's a little more challenging than the first one. Okay, these big guys, they dash at you and they jump up in the air. So, sometimes if you're like pogoing them and they jump up in the air, they end up hurting you. Yeah, like that. So, that's a good time to pogo them, is when they're coming right at you. Now here's some new guys too. Shooting them is a really good way to manage them. So now we gotta deal with both of these guys. I try to get rid of the flying one first. He tends to give me more trouble than the one on the ground. Alright. Now, I don't really have a great time to heal so far. So if he'll dash, I can get a heal in. Yep. So just getting little pogos on him is the best way to kind of pick at him right now when your nail is as strong as it is. So it's going to be an armored squid. So I usually deal with one of them on one side and then turn around and blast the other one. Wow, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, blast the other one. Try to get me a great slash and get rid of him. Okay, here we are. Hit that dude. Shoot that dude. Shoot it. Okay. Now, shoot as much as you can. Um, the the primal aspect down there you try to shoot, and then the one across here. I get the squids are a pain, but the primal aspects are a bigger pain to me. Now you're up here, and these guys, if you stay at the top, you're a little safer, and just kind of be patient. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and heal back up, and then just kind of, yeah, just fight them as they kind of come up to you until you've kind of gotten several of them done with. Then you can maneuver a little better. Okay, there's gonna be a big slug guy that's right here. You can just let him run off and kill himself. And then move to the left and just hang on to the wall. Just Mantis Claw here while the big smashy birdie bugs go. Because there's really just no reason to be in there in the middle, like on one, platform. No fun. Okay, now little hoppy bugs that we seen just a few videos back in Kingdom's Edge. Yeah, you can blast across, or you can use them as a way to gain soul. And then there's going to be a big one. Again, working on your, what I've talked about, your dash across and hit. So just this dash. He doesn't hit you if you just keep dashing back and forth, back and forth. And then if you can work in just a little hit each time, that's good. Now I'm going to do it again, just in closer proximity because the walls moved in. That's really not a big deal. It looks worse than it is. You don't need any more room than what that gave you. Alright, opened it back up. Okay. Ooh, so scary. You think it's a good grub? It's not. So basically you'll just Great Slash and open it, charge a new Great Slash right away, and release it, and shoot him, and be done. Okay, a flying guy, try to shoot the flying guy. Now you've got purple guys again, so this is your time to recharge, okay? Use them to get yourself your soul back. If they're both here, you just run all the way over here and get some heals in. And then you dream nail them until you have the soul you want, and then finally you finish them off. Alright. Yup. Having the double jump really helps in here too. And when you come back, and you won't really have a need to money farm in here until you're a little more upgraded. The real reason for trying to get money at this point is to save money for the unbreakable versions of your fragile charms. So a lot of times you'll go ahead and yeah. Ooh. Okay, since he dashed, I can go ahead and sneak in a heal. Now you could choose to go ahead and do this if you feel comfortable, and you could go ahead and go to Dirtmouth to the Grim Troop, and you could upgrade your nail. I'm not upgrade your nail. It's the equivalent of upgrading your nail. You could upgrade like fragile strength. That's the one you want to do first. Now you want to climb and hit them. This is definitely not a ton of fun. Try to hit them once and then shoot them once if you have the ability. Ooh. Okay, squids. Yikes. Stopped talking because I got getting worried. Okay. Ouch. I try to get them both on one side, and then if I have the soul, to go ahead and shoot them. Yikes. Now this is going to be the hardest time this Pantheon ever is, because of the because you don't have the pale ore yet. These are armored obobbles, and they just come and they shoot, like we saw in Green Path, they shoot those 4 shots out. Take like 5 hits. So once you get your nail upgraded again, a lot of these enemies you'll take away a whole hit, or you'll be able to kill them with like 1 great slash and they'll be dead, which makes a huge difference, because as soon as they enter the fight, they're just basically vaporized by you. You just destroy them right as they enter, and so it makes the fight a lot easier. I just stay up here, usually in the upper left hand corner, and I pick at them as they come in. Now spikes come up and more pop out. I have some soul. I'm going to go ahead and use it once. There was several of them lined up, and then I'm going to go ahead and just try to keep my soul. I'm going to want a lot of it for the upcoming final boss of this Colosseum, which are going to be 2 very large oblobbles that shoot a ton of those little things. And the oblobbles are a bit of a challenge. Okay, come on, dude. There's another little bit of phases with these little armored oblobbles, but get this guy, he's stuck in the corner. Okay, so I've got all my soul, I've got all my health. As soon as these guys are dead, which is real soon, I'm going to be fighting 2 big oblobbles. One of them's going to pop up like right here, and another one's going to pop up like right here. They're going to move around in this open space, and they're going to shoot a lot of shots. So, first of all, there's several things to keep in mind with the oblobbles. If you hit them, they will turn and they will face you and start moving your direction. The second thing that they do is they tend to shoot at the same time, and it's getting in between them is really hard to manage. So staying on one side is better, and the further away you can stay from them, the better, because if you can get them kind of close to one another. What I try to do is I try to hit them, and since I have soul, I try to jump, and kind of here in the middle area I can release a blast of soul to the right or through both of them, and it drags them both back together in a way, and then you can maybe jump up and poke at them and kind of keep them away and just keep firing soul into them in a pattern. And once one of them dies, the other one goes bonkers, and then it's time to gather up some charge shots, and as he comes in a lot faster, you want to be able to jump and hit him with your dash slash usually, so because he shoots out stuff really quickly and it's hard to avoid. Let's look at it now. I gotta hit this guy like 1 or 2 more times and we'll be into it. Oh wow, I parry that. Okay, so here he comes down. Alright, I'm gonna shoot him. Okay, so I just shot him several times to push him back away from me. And got a little... Oh, I didn't even use the right one. Okay. Now get your Great Slash out. And move away. Move away. He's going to continue moving. Like, he's going to go just up a little bit and bounce, bounce. Shoot, shoot, shoot. So you'll know the pattern, the trajectory that he's going to go in. He's also going to take the same amount of time each time before he releases that flurry of infection shots at you. Okay, so they're really happy. The obobbles are a pain. They really are. The big ones. But this gets significantly easier as you upgrade your nail. And there, glowing in the middle, is our reward. We get over 2,000 geo right there. And we get this pale ore. We just got the Conqueror achievement for beating this. And just stick with it. If you're dying, it's okay. Just stick with it. As you get used to where they're coming from, you'll be able to attack them faster and already get them weakened. But this is going to be the hardest this ever is, because again, you'll come back with an upgraded nail and this will just be easier. So at that point, there's a lot of the enemies like the primal aspids and the armored squits that as soon as they come out of their gate, you just hit it, they're gone. They're just dusted right as they enter. And so that makes it so much easier so you don't have to track them down and deal with what they do. Alright. Hopefully you smash through that. You got this. Just stick with it. It may be challenging, but they just put your ghost right down there on the left and you just get it back and just give it another try. Give it another try. You got this. You can do it. Alright. Hit me up with any comments you got, any questions that I may not have been clear on, and I'll try to give you an answer. All right. Also, give me a like, give me a subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw, if it was helpful, and I will see you next time. Thanks.